Hello there everybody, Gmod here, and the first thing you're gonna notice is, why isn't Pikachu drunk anymore? Did he go sober? And why is he making the most adorable face? Oh my Pikachu, oh man, you're so cute. Anyway, so, welcome back to some more Pokepark Pikachu's Adventure. As you're gonna see, our statistics are different, and that's because my capture card decided to screw up for whatever reason, and I basically have to re-record this. Problem is, on my other file, being our main file, which we're actually playing the LP on, I already saved the data by the time I realized that the files were screwed up from the capture card. Meaning that I had a bunch of footage which was missing. To give you an idea, it was a 30-minute recording and only 16 minutes were salvageable. And that is not acceptable in my opinion. Not acceptable by the king. Anyways though. So we had to go back, and now I am on a different account, which my little brother Tyson was playing on. He courteously let me use it, so thanks to you, Turbo Yoshi. Oh, you big time. And anyways, so yeah, we're basically back to where we were, but the numbers are going to be different, and there's going to be certain things that I can't really show you, but we'll show off the parts that are actually important to the video lost footage. That being said, let's get into it like normal. If you don't remember, in the last episode, we managed to get through here after helping Mammoth Swine, and it got to Empoleon, where apparently he will consider trying fixing his friendship with Blaziken and Venusaur if we can clear his attraction to prove that we have apparently the element of steel will. Hoo-yah! Anyways, though, so yeah, with that being said, let's take on the challenge. There. Try this attraction to train yourself in building steel will. Do you want to play on Empoleon Snow Slide? You need 10 berries, and we are definitely going to be playing on it. We'll start now. Come over here. And with this, new attraction, Empoleon Snow Slide. Slide speedily down the snowy course. Beat the target time to reach your goal. And it's pretty simple how this game works. So as it starts, you'll begin to slide automatically. You are sliding, you're not like pedaling or anything like in the ocean or something. Wait, pedaling? That'd be We're not on the bike here, Zachary. Jeez. Anyways. Avoid crashing into walls or icy objects, and you'll reach a high speed very quickly. Tilt the remote turn, pretty simple. If you want to make a sharp turn, you're going to have to slow down and then turn. Picture like Mario Kart in a way, how if you want to drift, you have to turn and hit brake at the same... It makes sense, I'm pretty sure. And by passing through flags, you'll get a speed boost just like Gyarados' attraction. And that's really all there is to it. There's our skillful Pokemon, but as you're going to see here... On this file, I haven't befriended nearly as many Pokemon as I have on our LP account, and that's simply due to time restraints. So, for the sake of this run, we are going to be doing it with our good pal Piplup. Okay, not the only time, but one of the few, if not the only time, you get to play as Piplup in the entire Pokepark series, even though there's two of them and he appears in both. Yeah, I'm dead serious. That may very, very well be true. Actually, do I want to play as Piplup or Quagsire? I do love me a good Quagsire. You know what, we'll play as Piplup. He's kind of an important character, so we'll give him some time to shine. Some time to shine, there we go. As you can see by the times, we're going to play almost flawlessly to get the bonus and the goal. So, with that being said, let's get into this. Alright, Piplup, let's see what you got. As you can see, you actually go pretty fast in this game. Like, in other games, they say you go fast, but it's not even until you get to the really skillful Pokemon where you go fast. In this game, you kind of go fast no matter what Pokemon you use. Heck, you could be using Magikarp and you'll go pretty fast. So, and also there's a slight hint of ice physics on this game, depending on the Pokemon you're using the ice physics affects them more or not. Piplup is barely affected by it, so just be aware of that when you're actually trying it out yourself, if you are. I'm looking at you, Elena. I'm pretty sure you're playing with me. Anyways, though. As you can see, you want to keep going for the flags, and you want to hug the wall so you can shave off some time. However, be careful, because if you hit the wall, you're going to lose almost all of your speed in one blow, which is going to make getting that bonus extremely challenging. But, as you can see here, we're at the end here. Let's see, can we hit both flags? There's one, and there's two. And there we go, we got it, no problem. Good job, Piplup. And there we go, prison piece secured, and the bonus secured. Awesome. I don't know why I was like, awesome. Anyways, there we go. A bonus of 150 berries. Definitely worth it. Record of 49 seconds, and we did it. Pikachu doing the robot. I love it how Empoleon's movement animation is him nodding and slightly looking up. It's like no celebration, no nothing. He's just like, you did it. Good for you, Sonny. Anyways, oh, prison piece. We have received a prison piece. Alright. I'm tempted to praise you for all your hard work, but your moves depend so much on tiny things like attraction records. I'm afraid you don't understand Steel Wheel at all. Having said that, I must admit that I too have a long way to go. Your smiles have restored a warmth to my heart. Venusaur must have felt the same. I see that achieving Steel Wheel is not the only way to strength. I will open my heart to Venusaur and Blaziken, and revive our friendship. And believe it or not, just like that, Empoleon is your friend. Nice job, Pikachu. I'll go back to the meeting place and fix the balloon. You're heading for the... Excuse me, I had to burp there, jeez. You're heading for the Cavern Zone to see Blaziken, right? Well, I'll see you later. And we are definitely going to be saving our game. There we go. Actually, maybe I shouldn't have done that in case the capture card screwed. You know what? Let's just let's pick a god and pray, as Frederick would say. But yeah, with that being said, believe it or not, for the sake, because you guys have already seen me going around befriending all the Pokemon by this point, because we're using a different save file, you have basically done, oh, hey Pikachu. Anyways, you have basically done everything there is to do in the Ice Zone. It's not like the, what do you call it, the Metal Zone, where some Pokemon are going to show up after you've, like, completed everything in the zone, or something of that sort. You actually are basically done with it all, which is pretty sweet if you ask me. Which means we can go straight on back. But like I said earlier, take my advice, it'll save you in the long run. Do not take Drifblim back. It's a possibility, you can totally do it if you want to, but don't take Drifblim. Instead, go down here and talk to Lapras. Because Lapras, well, actually, you'll just see in a minute here. So, how's your adventure coming along? I'm here to cheer you up. I'm sure you do a good job for everyone in the Pokepark. You want to go to the beach zone? We do indeed. I love having someone ride on my back while I'm in the ocean. I particularly like it when you are my passenger. Would you like to be my friend? Heck yeah, I freaking love Laprases. Seriously though, Lapras is one of my favorite Pokemon. Go ahead, get on, ride on my back. Once again, off we ride. I want to say into the sunset, but there is no sun because we're in the Arctic. Well, actually, there is a sun in the... You know what I mean. There's just no sun in front of us. And we're back in the beach zone. Now, something I want to clear up here, because it's going to be kind of confusing between videos, but... In the beach zone over here, when it comes to Gyarados, believe it or not, I actually did the attraction with all of the Pokemon, except for Pikachu, because Pikachu can't, frankly, go in the water. Or at least not for now. Hint, hint, nudge, nudge, wink, wink. But anyways, though, so I did all the bonuses for each of the Pokemon. However, I don't really have a way to show that due to the circumstances, so... But then again, we've already seen what Gyarados Dash is like, so I think you guys can live without this one. So I really do apologize for... Well, actually, I can't really fix it because the capture card screwed up, but... I do apologize for that, but unfortunately, there's nothing we can really do about it. So, instead, we are going to go ahead and take over to the meeting place, because that's the next place of interest, because it kind of connects to the Pokepark. Kind of convenient if you think about it, how there's like this one big little middle of Pokepark that connects to all the other zones. I don't know, maybe like the ancient foreigners of Pokepark were like, hey, this place is like this... Actually, that'd be kind of interesting to hear about. You know how, like, Pokepark... Because I'm pretty sure, as we can put it together, Pokemon are like humans, how we didn't really have a civilization at first. And so the Pokemon basically traveled out as explorers and explored the world and find the habitats. Either that, or they are all born or placed, or however the Pokemon exists. I don't even know how that happens, but anyways. Actually, then again, our point is, I think what happens is that all the Pokemon are born in their zones that they like come from, like they originate from, and then they all started traveling the world after a while, and they all met up with one another and discovered each other's zones. But speaking of the meeting place, the tree house is built further. And it's Piplup. Look at the balloon we got. We carried it from the beach zone. I already helped. It's broken, but I can see it fixed. You can go anywhere to make friends when you can fly. Ha ha, you can't fly. Let's talk to him. Let's see what he's up about. I've always wanted... Oh, now I feel bad for making fun of him. Being carried by Drifblim was great, but it would be fun to fly. I am so sorry, Pippa. I'm a dick. I deserve something for that. You know, I'm gonna run my face into this tree. There. Punishment. Let's talk to Chikorita. It's not very often we talk to her, so... Hey, Chikorita, what's up? We're going to come to the treehouse. Burmy apparently knows a lot about Pokepark legends. Interesting. How about we go pay Burmy a visit then? Where is this Burmy you speak of? I think he's up here. But as you can see, the treehouse has gotten a lot of development since the last time. And, oh, there he is. Hey, Burmy, what's up? Huh? You're friends with the builder of this comfortable house. Will you be a friend of mine too? And just like that, Burmy's your friend. No chase, no quiz, nothing. This is the perfect place to think. I can share my thoughts with you. If you want to know about the many mysteries around here. What would you like to talk about? And here you can learn a little bit of trivia behind the meeting place, which we were just talking about, and Mew himself, because I still think Mew's a girl, but you know what? If the game says it's a guy, I guess it's a guy. I don't think Mew's one of the Pokemon with gender. I don't think it's a legendary with gender. There's very few legendaries with genders, and I don't think Mew's one of them. Anyways, let's talk about the meeting place. You want to know about the meeting place? Good question. The meeting place is for Pokemon that love their freedom. They come and go, sometimes they stay. That's how the meeting place became what it is. Great trivia. I was kind of hoping to find out the origins of, like, how it was decided or how it was built or, like... Alright, fine. Burmy, just leave me kind of in the dust. Alright, Mew. You want to know about Mew, eh? Well, now. I've been in the Pokepark for a long time, and I've never met him. Some say that if you see him, you should make a wish. You must repeat it 3 times before he disappears. That should tell you how little he's seen. Huh. Interesting. You kind of think Jirachi would fit the bill for witches more, but... Wishes, not witches. There goes me and my terrible speech. Seriously, I don't even know why or how I became a Let's Player, because I can't talk for crap. If you know me, I screw up my words all the time. Probably because I try and talk way too fast for my own good. Anyways, though, if you want to look over here, we now have Primate hanging out over here. Let's talk to him. Hey there, you seem to be helping out a lot. Don't you want to learn a new move to prepare for more adventures? Do you want to know a move called Iron Tail? You can use it in battle. I can teach it to you, but it'll cost you some berries. What are you saying? You doubt my skill? Don't you worry. I mastered Iron Tail without a tail. You know what that means? Does that mean your butt forget it. It means I can teach a clumsy Pokemon like you. Well, can you give me 350 berries? This is definitely worth it, as Iron Tail is debatably the best, if not the second best attacking move in the game. We're definitely gonna learn some Iron Tails. Let me train you. I love it how in these animations, all it literally is Pikachu actually working, and then Primate was over there either really damn excited or having a seizure. You can't really tell because Primate's kind of I'm just gonna say he's having an epileptic seizure and call it a day. Aha, you've grown strong. Iron Tail is a great battle move. Why don't you try having a battle with someone now? And with that, we learned Iron Tail. And Iron Tail is pretty simple. Shake the Weird Remote and you'll do a melee attack. Very simple move, but very effective move. So if you want to look over here, our Iron Tail stat is now full. As you can see, it upgrades like all other moves. Also, you dang meddling... Okay, not dang meddling. You dang lucky kids. Back in my day of Pokepark 1, we had to unlock Iron Tail. And in Pokepark 2, you just start off with Iron Tail. So feel lucky, dang it. But yeah. I'm not going to be doing it here because we've already done it in the real LP. But for Iron Tail inside the real LP, I upgraded it one more time after you first get it, meaning that it is a level 2 move. I talked to B-Barrel and got some HP bonus, but you know what? Actually, I will show that off since we have not seen it. So you know what? Let's do it. Yes, because B-Barrel here is an HP trainer, meaning that he'll give you another bar of HP if you give him berries. So, pretty fair deal. Just saying, B-Barrel is extremely happy. You're going quite tough. Your HP has risen. Oh god, risen. Anyways, different thing. And, no, I don't want to train it again. No, it's not reasonable at all. Crazy son of a beaver. And also over here we have Electabuzz. And during the actual LP episode, I trained one more time with Electabuzz, making Thunderbolt have more range, because Thunderbolt's a move that's kind of different. It doesn't increase speed or power, but instead increases range on your Thunderbolt. Your Thunderbolt will always stay the same strength, doing one full bar. Assuming the Pokemon isn't ground, because then it does nothing. But you know what I mean by that. Anyways, with all that being said though, we talked to Venusaur, we talked to Empoleon, and all that's left is to talk to Blaziken. But where would Blaziken be? Well, if you take your time to look over here, you can see that Cranidos has something to tell us. Let's talk to him. yellow body and red cheeks. Wait a minute, you don't look strong at all. I heard that you defeated Venusaur and Empoleon though. Hey, don't you judge me, Sonny. I am a cute and adorable, but I am destructive as hell, and I am a top tier in almost every Smash game. Respect me. Anyways, placing in the keeper at the Lava Zone would like to see you. You may come through the gate. And there we go. Pretty simple. Nothing to it, just gate open. Man, if only getting through borders was that easy. Anyways, what? Your dash is still very slow. Do you want to go farther now? Don't you think you should ask Ponyta to train you? He's basically hinting you to the fact that if you don't increase your speed, most of the Pokemon as of this point forward are going to be basically, essentially untouchable in chase. That is a fair warning. However, as you know, my speed is maxed out during the main LP file, so we're fine in that category. Anyways, that being said, let us enter the big bad Cavern Zone. Let's go. Welcome everybody to the Cavern Zone, which, even though it looks kind of eerie at first, don't worry, it's actually pretty nice. Anyways, let's enter. And hey there, Mr. Mime, what's up?
Mr. Mime!
Hi, guess what? I'm in so much trouble, all I can do is laugh. And he was frowning at me when he said that. Our rail is missing and we can't use the minecart. Will you help me find the missing rail, please? Without it, we can't travel to the Lava Zone. Uh-oh. We'll kind of need that. Zubat are the key to the puzzle. They fly around gathering gossip. I'm sure they'll be able to help you in your search. Alrighty then, so apparently, like usual, since we're just happen to be here, and also Pikachu, get your leg out of the rail, that's not funny. Actually kind of is. Anyways, though, since we're conveniently here all of a sudden, we are asked to do everything. Yep, sounds like a main character's, of a video game's life. Anyways, though, shout out, what's up? Mission Mime asked you to find the rail, and I know you can do it. Where to start? Zubat in the Cavern Zone might know something about it. Alright, so it really does seem that Zubat may have something to do with the case. Anyways, though, next time on Detective Pikachu's adventure, we are going to go searching for the missing rail, which with the suspects of Zubat being the culprit of stealing the rail. Get it? Stealing the rail, and it's me. Forget it. End the episode. See you guys next time.